I'm Alistair Ingram. I'm a nephrologist, a clinician, and director of the Division of Nephrology here at McMaster. We are a division of 13 clinical members and 3 PhD scientists. The HCKR, the Hamilton Center for Kidney Research, is the major research institution associated with the Division of Nephrology. I was the first researcher really here in nephrology at McMaster, starting in 1996 with 1 bench and 1 lab technician. And then over the last 16 years we have expanded to have 6 people really who are full-time principal investigators. And we employ probably in the usual range of 50 to 60 people in the labs. The HCKR lab effort has about $2 million a year now in peer-reviewed funding and publishes in high-impact journals. So the research program has really grown hugely. I am mostly doing administrative and clinical work now. There are much better trained people than me. The realm of science has expanded very quickly in the past 15, 16 years, and I think to be an effective researcher you also have to be effectively trained on the most up-to-date techniques and be able to help people in the lab do proper troubleshooting, and we do have people who are better than that than I am now. My major role in the research program now really is I guess sort of as an ideas person. I have clinical ideas and bounce them off our principal investigators in the lab, and they usually come back with refinements or better ideas, and we often whittle our way down to a clinical question that we'd like to have answered that we have the tools to answer in the lab. So it's a very enjoyable sort of intellectual interaction that I have with the people in the HCKR, and I also look forward to going down to the lab and chatting to people. I also have a major role in terms of helping review and revise grants. Writing grants really is the bane of every investigator's existence, particularly problematic in Canada when you have to be writing grants constantly to maintain your funding. I've probably written about 50 or 60 grants in my own name in my lifetime, and I think I've probably been involved in helping to review and revise at least another 90 or 100 grants. So we do an awful lot of that. I think investigators in the HCKR are pretty darn good at that, actually. We're quite successful in getting grant funding, and I think that also speaks to the high level of collaboration and involvement that we have. We're very involved and interested in each other's work, and we all have our own strengths that we can bring to grant writing into experiments, and we share very widely in the lab. And I think that really is a great strength of the HCKR. In general, the close connections between the investigators in HCKR and the nephrologists who run the large clinical practice here at St. Joseph's and at McMaster is a huge strength. I think we are doing research that really is quite quickly applicable to problems that we see in patients, and I hope we'll continue to strengthen that and continue to focus on that as time goes by.